Corrode gonna have to be
All
putting a
right, Fury on
focus
defense,
on mid
EG on attack. Winner goes to playoffs. Who would have thought?
For Furia to start.
Right? Or the Fury still need 2G to lose?
Smoke to go down before they can
I think they still need 2G to lose.
The space. Makes things a little
Jacob,
bit easier for
thank
them.
you. Jacob on top with the prime, I appreciate that.
It does leave some gaps.
Fury need to 2-0, okay.
Headphones are falling all around,
well,
but it's all good.
No pressure.
Fury is set up for this refight now.
Yeah, but this is well held. Yay for first contact. Derek to swing off a Paranoia in his hand as well.
Over the wall timing.
Late crunch over towards mid, but it's all from one side and not anyone towards middle. I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't recommend it. It doesn't really make the most sense. They haven't started off great.
So EG will get through easily and plant the spike.
Kind of going for a small choke into a giant potential crossfire.
Out of this smoke, Derek there to hold.
No teammates for Derek to swing off of instantly, though. So Orongo manages the first kill.
Dream's dead instantly.
Superman,
yeah.
and also blocked away by the smoke. So these Furia members continue to work on forward now. Getting into the site. But now the crossfires come fully into play. A 2-on-1 and double swing.
Fundamentally, it doesn't make sense, to be honest with you, to do that.
The re-clear play there for Furia is what you want to be doing. If you're giving up early mid control, you need to be retaking that space at some point. But the execution, as it often does with Furia, falters a little bit. The Neon's sliding ahead here. You see, no one else actually makes it through that Viper wall, and it was only the dog from the Fade to set that play up. So he gets traded out, and then it's EG instead who take a moment to pause, send their own util back through, and suddenly they're at the advantage.
Okay, that one was rough. That one was rough.
Geniuses now switch their attention over to B main, where Furia do have 4 players stacked up and ready to go. Fury have found a lot of their success on Corrode, I think, when they're playing more into the mid-fights and trying to contest the main space.
Got a little trap here, too. Paranoia off contact from Tui's.
But hard to outmatch these guns. Viper Wall will slow things down a bit for Evil Geniuses.
NEG, when they're playing this chamber comp, they're super happy to slow the game down, give Ye time to work into mid, set himself up. Because if you can get a chamber deep into mid with, say, a teleport about midway up there, you can
Lauren
walk
Tui's, thanks
all
so much
the
for
way
the 17 months.
All the way
Thank you
towards
for that.
spawn and cut so many rotates
I appreciate that as well.
While being safer with that get out of jail than any other.
What delay has the Sage got? Slow?
He's doing a bit of that.
Do you want to use a lot into the eco? We'll see.
Later on, when he gets the op in hand, you'll see him just dominate A or B main on repeat.
Yeah.
Not
Such
even.
a threat as
Poor guy, man.
work on through.
Good luck, Urango.
Orongo, as so often is the case in these Furia Corrode games, is just left completely alone on the A site. Chooses to fall back towards spawn and give the information over to his team that the spike's been planted.
Unfortunately, the economy in 2025, too expensive to use Sage rolling around like this. He's
so
just
sad.
gotta save his utility.
Realistically, here they just shouldn't go for it.
Starbucks lattes, and now it's just
you wouldn't
5
want
players
Nature
trying to
getting
flood
his
in with
ult.
the classics. You're either gonna die to Spike.
Speaking of Nature, these two should probably swap guns at one point. Let him hunt.
Every shock dart they get out of Nature is a win. You know, that's money lost.
So true.
For the other Sova.
Thank you, Bogglehead Ender.
Bottlehead?
Boggle.
Boggle. I don't know what you're saying. And, well, these ghosts coming into play, the flank coming in through top mid. Fury are not even going to be able to die to the spike because Icy's got 4 kills.
Not who I thought they were going to try Snowball.
I can't help anytime
they're
I
going
see
to get a Neon ult early-ish.
multi-kill round to just think
There's a weird way of handling from EG.
No, it's actually polluted my mind, though. You can't tell me that you didn't also think the same, at least a little bit.
The Baby Bay, yeah.
A little bit of the same.
About Baby Bay?
I can't get him out of my head.
I mean, I think they could have got Sova ult,
fair.
personally.
Guns are going to come up for Fury, and I think the thing to watch out for now is how are they using the Sage?
I'm not sure, Lexi.
What time does Orango throw down the wall? How early
messaged
is
me
he
that
being
she was
forced
down,
to
and
throw out
then
those slow orbs?
probably just a little busy.
If you can manage to save that wall for super late in these rounds, it can get a ton of value. But each you're going to put a premium on trying to break that early, figure out where that util is set up.
And again, Furia
tech
playing
pause,
a little bit more
actual
for
tech
main
pause.
control.
Well, Ye's taking a dink.
Some nice spam out of Adverso.
That's what I want to see, though, man. I don't ever want to see a team getting through this choke, not getting punished.
Ignoring that area for the
It
time
happens
being
way
to
too much.
creep up further into mid.
EG have so much space
Got
here.
a big box here, higher, lower. Of where you can be spamming this small choke. You should win out quite a lot.
But at some point, there's going to have to be someone to take an angle. First, this drone baits out the Sage Wall, which is broken. And at the same
Why
time,
won't I read your
Superman has been
messages? Mate,
creeping
you
up
wasted
into
on
A
that
main,
one.
so EG
I
wanna
was only going to read one, and
continue
that's the only
pinching
one I
towards the
read.
A site. Some information on 2Es and Orongo falling into backside as the paranoia comes on through. The rest of EG scale forward, but it's very reserved. They were hoping to be able to walk back into A and B main. Now that he falls, they've got to continue into A.
3-person stack over towards
That
site?
means 3 players.
Yeah, it's
Fury
not too
already
bad.
here.
Are they going to wrap all the way around? Yes, they are. Do they wait for the wrap? Do they need to wait for the wrap?
Almost a third as Verso taking
Okay.
a little bit low, but he's holding
Damn,
his
bro.
own. 3
This guy
kills for
actually
Verso
kind
and
of
the
locks
round
down
for
A
Furia.
site.
Verso
It's
locks it
not
up,
the
and
first time
the
we've seen him
crux
get a
of that round
3K
is
over
killing the
towards
lurk
here.
in B main.
Not
Like
bad.
you're saying, EG, it looked like
what
they
the
wanted
ook
to
with the
leave
Prime?
the
Thank you
option
to 8
to
months, man.
pressure heavy into A, pull the rotate there, and quick
That's
run
actually
back
true,
into
what
B
the
lane
ook.
to
Thank
help
you for that.
split
Thank
into
you
the
for using
site
your Prime
with
on
the
me.
But as he dies,
You're right,
it's
people do
instead
have a free
of Furia,
Prime.
who has
Not
rotated
wrong.
to the right site. It's time to set up some nice crossfires, and thanks to them, their substitute hit some great shots to win the round.
Now just one off the Nightfall for him. Great position to be in here, heading into a major round for Furia. Again, everything they can get on this defensive side going to be very much to their benefit.
Orango
It was
insta
calm, he was
slow
calm.
A main.
I agree.
EG don't care too much.
Choking
They're just gonna
turn,
walk
thank you
into
for
that
that.
anyway. And
Appreciate
it's
the
gonna
Prime
be
usage, mate. Well done.
seemingly just
Thank you.
a pop towards his side, at least to take front A control.
4 rounds with no Odin.
shot out of
Bacon's
Icy.
already tilted.
He's been having a heater so far.
To be honest,
And
Bacon,
that's brutal. Orango
there's
was,
so many teams that
I
don't
think,
get
one off
out
the res
on
there,
this
could
map.
have had it this round for later impact. That's your wall gone, and because Furia are applying no info
AC is
scenting,
9-1.
it's brutal when you're down a man, because you're always leaving gaps, and in this round, with Heat walk down mid, the entirety of B is
Heavy
gaps.
rotate from
That's
Furia.
exactly where EG are
A
headed.
lot of
You have to
pressure and
leave
question
those
marks over towards here,
openings,
so they're going to
take
go clear
your
it. So they
chances to
keep on
post on a
going. They
forward
hear
line
the
if you wanna
drone.
play for information.
Drone spots
Really, it will come down to
only
the retake.
the fade.
Verso, without being able to
Yeah,
manage
and
kill,
it's gonna walk
doesn't
into
have
a free
Nightfall
site.
available, and Nature's just
I
keeping
respect
Furia
Furia
stuck
being
over on this
proactive,
A
though.
site
They
with
need
all
to
the
do
Soviet
something.
kill.
And Versa's walking up alone?
Oh dear.
Ooh,
Just
that's
on the wide swing.
almost
It's
though.
absolutely taken apart, and EG have already started moving back towards A. Maybe a mistake
Wait, they
for
go
them,
back
as
middle?
Furia
They go
were
through
in
A?
rotation into
Wait,
mid.
hold up.
2 kills between Paula and 2Es.
He
As
got the
Icy
kill and called him
sprints
back.
frantically into A main on
There's
the same
24
angle.
seconds
This
on
time
this.
Paula bests
Oh
him,
my
and Furia
goodness,
just
hold up,
melt
chat.
EG.
Might
This
have to
round
sit up
should
for
have
this
gone
one.
so wrong for Furia, losing in Verso in main, but the mid-fight successful, and now just Derek.
Okay,
Guns
3
primed at
people
his head.
surviving. Money's
Can't do
good. I'm
anything
looking
more in
over
the round.
towards
Furia are gonna
EG.
tie it
More
up.
money.
It's a bit of, I don't even want to say overthinking from Evil Geniuses,
Oh,
because you
but
have
it
to think of
was.
this from EG's POV.
It actually
Shadow,
was.
they have a 5v4 perspective, so it makes sense, like Furia were doing, that
10
Furia
GPS
stack
with
on
a tier 1.
side.
Appreciate the
It
4
also
months.
makes sense
Thank you,
that
thank
someone's
you.
taking
I
a
respect
risky
Furia
timing to
being
peek into main
proactive
for
here.
info.
It was
So
good.
at Verso, just sliding into A main there without a care in the world, dying, makes EG assume that no one else could possibly be on the A side.
Furia,
Surely
bro,
they're stacked B.
And
It's
you
time,
also
man.
think the
It's
same
time.
towards mid, right? You're expecting it to be that B stack, so you're comfy using
Force them
less
down to an
util to
eco.
fight mid.
Can get
Doesn't
the
work
money
out.
good. They got
EG
some
this time,
ults. They can get
starting
some more
towards
ults.
Heat, hearing that drone, forced it back pretty far away. Does have help here.
3 players already in the site for
3
Furia.
players on site. He pops the entry.
Getting
We've got the
some spam
larger
shots
over
onto Icy.
towards
I don't
A
even
down.
know how this all happened. A main.
They're live,
Superman
boys.
went
They're
down.
live. Need some money.
Furia just continued to challenge angles.
Vasa, you
Smoke
absolute
down.
lunatic.
Viper
You've
wall
won the
gets
rounds,
cycled
but
back up, and EG are completely stalled. They
bold one.
even have a flank getting pushed through on the other side from 2Es.
Yeah, the
2Es needs to make sure it
pistols,
doesn't,
doing just
like,
about
pushing
nothing
here.
right now.
like, he should just hold. He should just be locking them in.
Now
It shouldn't be
res to
anything
secure the
on top
round.
of that. I think the res is so fine here again. It's like really early on
take
in the
that.
game. We used to have a rule, first 6 rounds. If your money's low, you can just
At some point,
res.
you usually have to clear
More
behind
important
them.
having the money,
They could just live in B main.
especially
I
as we
don't know
normally
if
had
they're
our
gonna
players.
live.
Yeah,
Spike
seems more
down,
likely to
B.
die. Spike gets dropped. Wall
Oh,
up at
yeah.
exactly 40 seconds. That's every Sage's dream.
Chill now. Just go back. Just go back. You can run away. Don't give him a gun. You gave him a
Shot out
gun.
of Derek, but rest
Gave
of
him a
Furia
gun.
30 seconds.
30
slips
seconds.
into mid.
He has a gun.
Last player standing.
Yeah, Yaze could get a little something going here. 3 kills
See?
for him on the round, but
Should have been a
the
lot
rest of the
cleaner.
team not able
But
to back him up.
we got a little greedy.
Arango feeling
Arrow
thankful he used
Cascade with
res
the Prime.
earlier
Appreciate
to
the 10
not have
months.
that go
Thank
down
you
to
for
a
that.
one-on-one.
Is
Fury do
Apex the
secure
worst
it
team in
despite
VCT since
a slight
partnership?
heroics at the end there.
Oh,
Which
yes.
iteration?
Spam.
I would say this Furia
I'm
is
gonna keep
probably there,
watching
mate,
this
to
because
be
that's the
honest with you.
second round now where an EG
Unless-
lurker has
unless
been
we see
caught
something
early on
crazy
an
now.
extremity. It was Yay in I think round 3, and then round 5 there it's Stupa walking up in the same space. So much, I
DFM.
think even
2020, was it 2024 DFM?
teams of
That
the
was pretty
game plan
rough.
for EG
Was it
is all
2023?
about calling back into lurks. Their one big thing is get Stupa
Man,
on
2023
alert,
was
Yay
so
on alert.
stacked for
Sometimes
it.
it's Derek,
2023,
depending on the
I wonder
map,
if Valorant
and
peaked,
giving
man.
yourself
For like
these
comedy
options
value.
to pivot late round. Nature
I think we'll
loves
never hit
doing
that
it,
comedy
win
value
condition
again.
for Furia is going to be continuing to flush those lurks out, get those early picks.
Yeah, general game plan from Evil Geniuses. Play
Definitely with
slow rounds
K-Corp.
to
No,
get
it
team
was
falls
it was
asleep,
good,
and then,
man.
somehow you
Every
won.
region
you
had
walk
their
into
own
the site
little.
and they're resting.
Sometimes there's a
Beautiful.
couple of them,
Not
to be
gonna call a
honest.
timeout here.
Couple of teams that you were just like, man, this could be
Fairly
incredible to
early.
watch.
They've only lost, 1.5 gun rounds kind of in this one.
How did you show your work on that math?
Did I show my, what is this, like a 5th grade math test?
Yeah, how
Like
did you
showing
They've
K-Corp
lost
stuff,
1.5
I bet it was so
rounds. I didn't know
funny.
you could
No,
lose
1.5
half a round
gun
in battle.
rounds, because 5 was a real
That's the issue,
gun
man.
round
Teams have got
kind of.
better.
Was it?
So
No,
the
I'm
comedy
sorry,
value's
4
gone,
was a real
gone
gun
out the
round, and
window.
I
3
feel
was
like you're
a
doing
half.
propaganda right now, and I
Just
feel like
trust
I'm being
me.
like,
It's
just trust
true.
you? Okay.
3 in a
Okay,
row.
in truth, they've lost
EG
3
yet to get a
rounds, but
buy
they're gonna
rounds.
have weapons up
If
now.
they lose
Jay's gonna
this,
have his ult online
they have
as
no
well.
money for the next
I would've
round.
hated to see him
Yay
not
will
buy
have
a
his
rifle
ult though,
and use
obviously.
Tour de Force for a little
If he
better
pops
recon
into this
here.
one as well, I doubt it,
It's not,
considering
just
his
means
gun.
it'll be a lot later in the half that he's actually able to buy an
Well,
op
2
on
ults.
attack, which
Honestly, you
likes
got
to
3
do.
ults to combo
Maybe it
well.
speaks to a quicker
least these
round
two.
out of Evil Geniuses. Not
Everything
wanting to play
combos with
for
a
his
fade ult.
lurks, instead getting into the
Let's be
spin
honest.
space early. They've got a Hunter's Fury for Nature to play with, and
We
our
had the
open players
crew
just have Paranoia's in
LCQ
hand,
run as
ready for
well.
any
Oh yeah,
sort
but
of fight
dude,
to break out.
2023, man. Stacked
Furia
year.
doesn't break the trademark.
Fade
in
eye
lane.
goes deep, and they clear the corner.
They do
Was the
get a
only
very
corner that
forward
you
in
could
there.
be
They're gonna
dodging
have
this
great
for.
info,
So they
just
set
gapping
1 up
mid right now.
Adversary
really
keeps going on
early
these forward
over towards
lines.
B. They do lose middle,
how'd they
but the
rotate
B
from
pressure's
Paula?
nice. Big
Paula
Joe
will
for
have a
Yay coming up.
paranoia to set him up, but not a lot of potential to trade. Is Yay
X-Ray
creeps
Ton,
into
thank you so
adversary's
much.
angle.
Appreciate the 3 months, man. Appreciate the prime. Thank you for doing it.
Dominated G2 in main control.
Wall goes up. We're looking
How
over
deep does
towards
Icy
middle.
go
Oh
here?
boy.
No one's really looking at him.
Luis?
Fury,
Okay,
remember,
it's
no
good info.
Senti. Their mid is
Speaking
a
of good info,
major
we're about to have a
gap.
B fight.
8 players now have to be worried about potential wrap
50
back
seconds.
behind
Corners
them
get
into
made
the
for
site.
EG. Where are they going?
Yeah, that was
The
the
call
defender smoke
is
getting
looking like
thrown
A.
over, getting thrown over towards A as Icy manages to
Okay,
use that
Vaso
Viper
gets the
wall to get out,
information
and
for free.
so
Well,
too does
that
the
does sell
lurk
the fake over towards
B.
B slightly.
Check on Furia, their resting heart rate. Are they
Big
falling
kill.
asleep?
Big kill here.
Unclear.
Great
they're
slow,
blinded
man.
up.
It's
That's
a
gonna be
great
the
slow.
first problem. Now the
he didn't
util
get
into the
anything
site.
for it.
And 2 easy kills. I don't even know about this reposition.
No, he
for
canceled
Tui's.
the ult.
No. EG were just too quick there.
And yeah, he's still holding mid. Might have a catch on to Paula.
Comes straight into his crosshair. He is tempered in his approach. As long as he's alive, Fury have to constantly be worried
The
about
idea
their
wasn't bad from
6.
Fury. It wasn't bad, man. They almost had it.
Him just existing is more important than getting the kill.
If they got that
His teammates
slow
have a
off,
great
like
crossfire
what?
to lock Paula out, and Fury know
Half
it.
a
They're not going
second.
for this round.
See, Paula's like turning around. He's like, surely if I bait some shots here, Ye's gonna activate. But no, this guy's so patient. And it
Looking
pays
like a
off.
great round for EG.
Pick such a good timing to activate. And this round's going to tie the game for EG, no contest. Just a question of if Fury get to keep any more of these guns, Luis is going to run for his life.
Yeah.
TP, certain to the eyes of nature.
If you're allowed 2 shots versus Ye, you
Wow.
better not miss them, because
First buy rounds on the board, and
instantly
they got a lot of money now.
gonna be on the receiving end after that.
That was a tough
Sodox with the
one
prime.
for
Appreciate the
Furia,
28
'cause
months.
It looked like they were set up in successful positions, having the Viper Orb and a Link, 2 players crossfired there, but the
How's the
first just
100
gets
Thieves
spammed
Lev
through
match
the smoke
yesterday?
by Derek that you see there. And then this is honestly just
It was
a
kinda
whiff
done
for
in the
Heat,
map
not
video
gonna even
a
go
little
onto the
bit, in
diving
my
neon,
eyes.
and that's just a catastrophe for the round. Losing those 2, no way to defend A. All your rotates are getting cut by Ye, and round's over. Simple as that.
This is
It
where I
wasn't-
get more and
it
more
wasn't
concerned
great.
for Fury if they don't have
100
answers
Thieves got
into
better.
the mid-fight.
100 Thieves got better on the, well,
'Cause even if EG were
love
to
to
slow
send
it down
great.
or not get
They
those
got better
kills,
on
there'd still be
Sunset
so many
since I
options
last
for
saw them.
Well, it looks like they are fighting mid this
I don't think the
time,
map
but
was good
EG's
enough,
looking
man.
towards
I think
B
they're in
instead.
trouble.
EG keeping things flexible, mixing it up, but even showing aggro here, Fury have 3 players
Yeah,
already
insta
rotating
sight
onto
here.
the
3
side.
people here.
Dark
Vaso might
combo
want to
ready
pop
to
his
go
ult
for
on this
nature.
one when they full commit. It might be
Holding on to this for when the wall
okay.
drops, but Ye's already out of the picture.
Straight
Now
up,
the paranoia
Odin
for the
spamming this
util
one.
to get on in
3
here.
people playing in the
Fury is
fast lane.
facing down the
Yeah,
center
go on, get that Odin out there.
of the line. Pollock secures the first.
Dodging the ult as
Super
well.
snuck into the corner.
Oh my
Rango's there
goodness, what
to
an
take him
absolute
down.
lockdown.
This 5 hit into B is a complete
Yeah, I
catastrophe.
mean, there were 4
for
people
Evil
here, though.
Geniuses. Now they're walled
They
away.
made it a little
Yeah,
obvious.
Icy dies early. The player who had just TP'd into elbow getting caught out as well, and what was a very big investment for EG. Not only
Got a
gets
Sova
shut
ult
down,
out
but
of them.
now Evil
Sova
Genius
ult,
is
Omen
locked
ult.
out by a
The big
Sage
win.
Wall in their
Win
face.
one, lose the next. Obviously,
So these
they
B-main
kept everyone
heads,
alive in the round
EG tried a
before,
few of
but
them.
if they
haven't
win one
really
more, there we
gone
go.
so well, or they've been stalled out by a rotating of a Sage Wall, whatnot.
Do you think
But they've also
Fade
just been
clears
dying
Sova in
through
this map?
B-main
In pro
smoke
play, yeah.
multiple times when they've gone for it.
In ranked time, I'm
Yeah,
pretty
trying to
confident
hit
Sova's
into
better.
through a Viper Wall is
like
so
most
hard,
ranks.
even if you are Neon, because you're going to
But
have 2 or 3 players,
for
because in this round,
pro
Furia
play,
took early mid control.
Fade's the
They had
one.
3 players rotated in, all spamming the smoke together, and you know, the volume of fire is just too much to safely get out in any realistic world.
Do you think it's something where the hit... okay.
Ask your question.
Or the hit might actually work if they get to play the 5-hit as intended, or...
They're not bad,
maybe
man.
it's a
Not
bit
bad. They
ill-advised.
take that.
I think the biggest
Big
issue
round
with that
coming up.
round was that that was the round where Furia
Just play
actually
both
fought
on this
mid
map? I
control,
mean,
so
that
they
also.
had the
They're both
insta
good in
rotate
this
from
map.
the Neon. If, say, it was just the Viper here holding, and
In my
didn't
opinion,
have
in
the
ranked,
same
if
level
you
of,
can have a
teammates on
fast
standby,
recon from
for example, that
A
fade up
to
in heaven with
B
the Odin, it could have been a different round, and
on
Neon could have actually
defense.
broken out. You have the double TP from the Omen, and
and
that becomes really
the walls are
overwhelming.
always
With
like
the fast rotate, it
180
doesn't work
walls,
out, and
right?
here again,
You go
Furia
out and you
had
have
3
the
players
180
stacked
to
on
shoot the
right
recon.
side as EG
Then
looks
I
to
would
hit A.
always
But this one's gonna
prefer a
be a brawl.
Sova
This
for
isn't
ranked.
spamming through smoke. This is Paula getting into
But
the thick
because of the map
things.
and what's
With
combos
some
well with the
support.
Fade at the moment and how middle
Early
is,
wave come
I
on
think the
through.
Fade's
Derek's
definitely
in the
better for
corner,
pro
all
play.
blinded up, gets the trade for his teammate. And
Big Joe
Verso
coming up.
drops 2.
Next kills everything.
And now Tui's wants to
Big smoke,
hightail it
mate.
out of here. Has done good to stay alive and create some threat left on this site.
But because they fought so far
Yeah,
forward,
and Chamber's
there's
dead,
still
so they
time
can
for
actually
Furia to
push behind.
bunker
So this
into
is
the
pretty
site.
nice from them.
However, the teammates, they're
Problem is
rotating
it's like a
back
cut
from
of sound. They
CT
don't
instead,
actually
so
know if they're
this is
pushing or
only
going back.
Tui's to hold.
And
EG
Neutronic,
teaming
thank you
very
so much, man.
slowly
Appreciate the prime.
contacting up.
You're it to
Has
champs.
allowed
Dude,
this
I just want him
timing
to get a win,
to
man.
creep up now. Tui's
I
fighting
don't
on
care
site.
about
Derek
champs.
wins in A main.
I
Are
think
you
they can actually
joking?
win this, though.
Orango almost dropped 2. So things are all even 2-on-2.
EG are going to flip the map. They'll fight towards CT, but that res changes the calculus. Now they're more worried about the
Fade
2
through the
players
window.
approaching from main.
And Tui's has wrapped
And then
back
you got an
around
Odin
into
to
mid.
spam.
He wants to group back up with his teammate EG,
Guys.
taking the aggro line. Great peek out of them.
No,
Exactly
guys,
what they
Fade, I
needed.
threw the window, surely.
And now for the one-on-one, Tui's to save the round for Fury around the corner, shut
That's
down
rough.
by Supa.
Rough.
And EG hold on. They navigated that really well. Furia thought that EG would go with that initial plan and fight into the solo player towards CT. Adverso not looking the right way as he rounds that corner and allows EG to trade out favorably and get back into a round. It could have gone very wrong with that res coming through.
I may have overpeaked in a main. Oh god.
Just a little,
It's entirely possible.
some have said.
Can we just delete the tape and then Potter will never know?
Yeah,
It's not like she's watching the game right
Don't
now.
tell her.
Don't
Dude,
tell her.
such an important game.
Just a men in black.
I think NRG is a
Yeah.
good map
Furia
ball.
back to the little mid-fight.
Honestly, it might not
Hunt
be that
to
bad.
go past the wall, the Neon
I
walking up.
can't, off the top of my head, fully remember everything, though.
Also a little fight because they've got the little guns. Or a little
Yes.
classic. Although the actual guns in mid are the
They
big
were
Well,
getting,
ones.
have
they,
three of
they
them,
get
so
better
yeah,
every
yeah,
time
I
I
don't know
watch,
if your
though.
analogy really works.
You can see
I was
the
trying something.
work from
We're
Bonkar each
gonna-
week.
We're gonna work on that. Bring it back
0
next
minimum
week,
with the
maybe.
prime. Thank you with the
It's
21
only
months.
Orango holding on A, but there's a nice paranoia line from mid to help him out if they want to use that. Support's going to be far away, though. Just that Neon and the Omen running in through.
Who's the best map ball out of all teams at the moment? I don't even know, man.
Nature expecting
E2's
someone to
looks
be in here.
okay. Sense looks good.
Some
Paper X looks good.
assistance on
Talon.
the way.
Talon's map ball looks pretty good.
But Tui's is still holding a paranoia. There's a haunt. The setup from Furia is good to set up Paula for success. And now zipping out from it, but Supa holding the line. It's falling apart for Furia. Got over-eager, went to the active play themselves. And now, somehow hold these
Ooh,
lines.
nice
It's not
shots.
gonna happen. They're decimated, and those were the guns, maybe.
I think they were just trying to go off timing. I would have liked to see them wait for
30
the drone and
seconds left.
activate off that. But now instead, 2 players left. Orango just getting danced on 2 shots, though. That's good. But it shouldn't be enough to win this round unless he can do something
Yeah.
miraculous in the
This one's a
1v3.
little off on that.
Spike planted.
gun for
Royal,
him to find
thanks so much for
somewhere
the
in
prime.
mid.
Appreciate the
Nietzsche's
12
holding
months.
it, though. He
Thanks for
can
the whole year.
Pick up, what is that? It is a Phantom, top mid, so he's got something. But EG looks very aware of this. Have Nature on a reposition. I don't think he cleared this
Sherber
close
thinks
left off
Paper
angle.
X is a dodgy
Well,
map ball.
I mean, Nature clears himself. Thankfully for Heat.
What's his argument? Ascent and what
Now
else?
this is the brutal one. Although Ye not in a great position to swing. All right, Heat's not looking at him. I was trying to spin a web of lies there. Imagine a world where Fury could take the round, but EG hold it down.
Now EG are really rich. The ults are starting to snowball. And that fight into mid off timing, looking a little misguided. EG, it reminds me a lot of the pistol round, honestly, where Furia.
I mean, I think the Haven's looking
quite
alright
enough
though,
utility
no?
to actually support
Last
the
two
players
rounds, last two
and
times we
instead
saw the
it's just
Haven, I felt like it was pretty
sacrificing
convincing.
himself for the cause and dying.
Do I
and
think
then,
the way
okay, now
late's
we
gonna
can't
look
go
great
aggro,
long
and
term?
then
Probably
EG
not.
fights back in with Util and round's over.
Yeah, because they had the haunt that was broken, so they knew someone was in mid.
Yeah.
They knew someone was on the corner that Paulo was swinging, but...
And I wonder if in their head they were like, it's Ye on a lurk here and we want to flush him out, if that was the thought process to go, but it ends up being a lot of players.
I mean,
even if
have you seen how they play it, Bacon?
could even handle those
I'm not
players
saying it's
coming in
bad,
from
but
the A side of the map when he's
yeah,
got
I think you'll see what I mean if you watch
the
the double demo.
There was the lurk of Supa on the left-hand side.
Jed is on the
That's what he's
boat.
not looking at.
Thank you for
That's
the
what no one
prime.
can actually help protect
Appreciate the
him
24
on the angle,
months.
because
But
the
the
guy that would
players on
protect
the-
him is the one that's blinding.
Thank you for the
The
2
players
years,
on the
man.
right side didn't even fully get hit though. They stepped back from the blind and were able to repost on the angle.
How's the
in time
game
to
so far?
contest there.
I was pretty hyped up around here,
Guns are here for
and now
Furia.
I think
That
it's
was
slipping
just
away.
You know, a bit of a half-by round that they were trying to make something of. They'll have more to work with here. Instead of fighting into mid, they're going to go back to that B main look off the Neon's contact, have a paranoia
5 people
ready
that
to be
can't
thrown.
buy next if they lose.
But EG, Operation
Nothing over
Bully
towards
Sage
middle.
over towards A. It continues
Fight
to
on
go.
the sides.
Yeah, maybe some kind of a fake Sova idea. If there's an early drone, maybe tag for a Hunter's Fury and make it look like it could be a B angle. Hard to say for sure. Right now, EG, while they were geared up for something quick in A, are certainly taking their time.
I think part of it is just figuring out where this Viper's Pit was going to go down.
Oh, that's cute. So they put down
Yeah,
the
for the
chamber
sound key.
teleport. They also use an Omen TP to make Heat be like, hold on, there's 2 different players in main. They're probably setting up to pinch in and fight me.
Mystery Live with the Prime. Thank you for the 13 months.
Fury are
Thank you
holding
for
their
sending that
setup
as well,
down.
dude.
3 lean towards B just
I
to
appreciate
contain deep in A link. Mid is a pretty large gap right now, and Icy's walking right into it.
And yet going for
Okay,
the
and Fade
turbo
Eye goes
lurch
out
all the
over
way through
towards
defender
B.
spawn.
And they dodge it,
Takes
but
so
that's
long,
that's
they
pretty
rarely
nice.
see
All the
teams
info
actually
of the
look for
peak
it.
of them
Super
trying to
hits
time a
third,
Fade
Paula
Eye,
posturing
that's
up
pretty
again.
legit. You get a lot
No
of info
back
from
away is
that.
reaction. They want to split into A, maybe circumvent
Dude,
that
they're gonna
port,
5 pass and
threaten it
split
pull rotates
through
off B.
mid.
And now it's been long
Not
enough
sure
that
about this
Adversa
one.
wants to come back into spawn, clear things out. They know there's players in top mid. And now an ultimate into heaven.
Over
Derek
towards
joins
heaven.
the fight.
Big flash over
Currently
towards
waiting
here once
for
they
Adversa
go
to
out.
come in on the rotate, smokes himself
Dude, where's my
off. The
Omen
rest of his
flash?
team has the
Ah, it's
support
so
up from
late.
heaven. Nicely played out of Derek. Even though he eventually falls, 2 for 1 is a brilliant look from him.
Heat is going to be so far. Adverso with the haunt ready to go.
Spike planted.
And now a pit in the post. Adversa and Rango have to get it all done themselves. But Icy on the corner in a good spot. Tucked away. Hitting up and now on the reposition. Fury have no clean way to work back in. They take their time. Spam out the common positions. Icy's in yet another cringe corner. He is not looking the right way. That is sharp from Icy.
Okay.
Adversa's gonna
Clean
be
Jan
forced
with
on
the
the
Prime.
save.
Appreciate
Yeah,
the
look
8
at this
months.
setup is so hard to play into. Icy is
Man, I'm
literally
excited.
just a
I'm excited once we
sacrifice
see like a
fighting up
defensive
in B
Odin.
main.
A defensive Odin here for the
Everyone else is
retakes can be
just
so
chilling out,
nice,
waiting.
man. Like
have to
the
buy that
2
time with the
positions that I
Viper's
keep
Pit to work
seeing
with.
people get
Or it's a
value
B site
from.
rather, I should say,
Just
for Icy there.
it just shouldn't
And
happen.
that's EG now up 6 to
Just
4.
always
They've
get
started to
melted.
take control after slowing down this game just a bit. And this play was so good from Derek.
He's getting
Tui's,
seized.
not to call him out too much, but he
Pressured from the
really
back as
messed up
well.
his Omen
And I
flash
love
there.
that he knows the player is coming from CT to fight him. He
I got away
throws
with
up that
murder.
smoke.
Yes, he did.
And that gives him
Arrest
just
this
enough
man!
time.
He admitted to the crime.
Quintexes,
Take him
thank you
away,
so much for the
officer.
tier 1, man.
You're
Thank
the
you for the
officer.
11
Skyrim
months.
coded.
Force him back down to Nico.
Stop right there, criminal scum.
You violated. That's Oblivion.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You watch yourself. Not on my watch. You're not going to confuse the two. Anyways,
Big
back to
TP
Valorant.
Yeah, a
across.
little fake TP to
Feeling
threaten
a
the
little
Omen got across A
A
main.
ascent
As
main.
Fury go back to their
Vibes.
1-3-1. Walk Neon into mid look.
Paul's looked pretty good this game. Setting him up. Certainly way to turn the tides here.
Just think about it though,
Tides
mate.
update,
It's
not
never gonna
turning.
work.
No.
Like if you get the info
a low
there,
tide,
what are
actually.
you gonna
Yeah.
gain other than getting absolutely wrecked?
I wish I knew more about the moon and what that meant, because maybe I could build on that. But
Isn't it crazy that it like pulls the water and that's the tides?
yeah,
Anyways,
the moon is OP actually. We gotta nerf that thing.
Yeah, well, that was the only gun that Furia had, and it's unrecoverable.
Nona, thank you so much as well. Appreciate the Prime. Thank you for that.
I like to call these freestyle rounds from Furia. It's like, okay, Heat, you do your own thing in B main. Adversary's gonna run around in
The
spawn, have a good
freestyle
time.
rounds.
And then we'll figure it out ourselves on A. Who knows? Who knows how it goes down?
The pick yourself up by your bootstraps round on A.
Yeah.
They're gonna get a little bit of support up top the wall. Arago is watched, and
Yeah.
well, because of that same wall, his team can really swing.
Well, the important thing about the freestyle round is that everyone has to do it their own. Otherwise, you know,
Remaining.
It wouldn't be freestyle.
it wouldn't be freestyle.
Yeah, this is the easiest round for EG to win after getting just a spam pick onto the Neon mid.
The last round of the half is really what our eyes are going to be on. Importantly,
It was
EG have
going
no
so
real
well,
chance of
but
getting any ults online, but Verso will have the Nightfall.
He will.
It's,
Retake possibility strong for
too many.
Furia. I mean,
5
sort of
isn't
two
bad
things.
on
Either
defense.
One, you play
It's
a
pretty
super
bad.
weak side of the map and heavy fight on the other, or you can continue to play more of the fast
I guess they
rotates
lost
through mid
pistol,
and just
but
full stall out in the choke switch.
problem is once you
feel
put
like I'm
the
kind of more of a
3-2
fan of-
scoreline on
I
there.
am too. I think this entire game has been make or break on if Furia can actually hold on to mid control.
Yeah.
Because the rounds that they've taken it early, and you think of those
think
like
Sage is
EG
stronger
side
hero
hits
of
on A and
Vice
B
comp?
that were just getting completely thwarted.
I need to
That was
see
because
more
Paula
stuff
took early
on
space. They had those instant rotates,
attack
and they could cut
to
down EG as they ran through
fully
the
get on
smokes.
board with the
The round
Sage.
where EG have taken their time
I would
and
use a
regroup
Vice right
mid
now.
before going into a split push. It's been so
Whoa,
much
this is
harder
on
for
the.
the Furia
This is on there?
anchors
I
to get
didn't
any
realize
value.
this. Where is this?
So you see them go back to that look.
Little snail guy.
Yeoman on the A side this time. The Neon still ready to fight up into mid.
Yaster with the up.
And mid us wait till round 12 to see it.
Wanted to keep the fans waiting, a little bit in suspense. What's some well-timed slow orbs?
I
Gonna
like
stop
the-
EG from popping.
B main walk from Heat. EG, they've never shown a like B main fight into reset look. It's only ever been hard B. So if you don't hear something early, you can expect that it's just a yay lurk.
Which is weird, because Ye hasn't actually gone aggro onto the B lurk at all this game, when it was such a signature
Hey,
move
that's a pretty
Well,
good
you
bait.
say that.
versus G2,
That
and
one's
that's
a pretty
why
good
now that he
bait.
finally has the operator,
Ye,
this is how
historically,
he likes to play with
when
the
we
gun.
watched him do this, pretty much always
I
gets the
remember
kill.
same round in the same
Is it
position.
the same?
He took down Valen over there, and yeah, there you go. He Valen, it's all the
just
same
way
to
too
him,
good
doesn't
at that.
matter at all. EG wins out in the fight mid at the same time.
It's a lot of space to take for EG. They'll back away now, and with Ye walked all the way deep
Damn,
into the
4-8,
B
man.
site, they're happy to waltz their way back into that
4-8
one.
on defense is so
It's
rough.
the worst case scenario for Fury,
Fluff,
playing
thank
low
you so
numbers.
much.
Super.
Appreciate
They wanted to
the
play for
6
the
months.
ultimate.
Thank
Now
you,
the
Nice
Nightfall's
shots.
You can't go for the re-clear like this,
Nice
not
shots.
like this. 3 for Supa, and 8-4 half for EG.
Well, they had us believing.
Super makes it look easy.
had us believing at
Mobs
the
up
beginning.
in mid, getting every kill there, and that is 5 rounds in a row, 1 for Evil Geniuses. This had the looks of a closer half with Furia stringing some stuff together, holding onto those sites when they could take mid control, but latter part of this half was EG dominating that space, finding the exact lurks they wanted, and looking way better in the team play.
Well,
Total glow up. What's her secret? Fine, I'll spill.
The rounds that they're losing,
Verizon.
yeah, the rounds that they're losing are pretty
Verizon.
devastating.
Everyone gets a free phone with any plan.
It is a little devastating on
Like
some of
me.
this.
Now I have
They showed some good stuff though.
Take a little glance
Like some of the rounds where they actually got
Gemini,
like
what eye
a
makeup
where they
goes
lost the
with this
fast
lipstick?
kill.
I'd
Like, they
suggest
were
a
pretty
classic
proactive on the sides.
Wow.
They had a nice
Setting the
3v5
bar
in
high
there.
for daycare pickup.
Prodigy, I did that today as well. I just thought it was Sunday today. You can watch the match yesterday. Can you summarize how 100 Thieves look? Map dependent, to be honest, is the best way to sum it up, I feel like. Is Gen G truly out of champs? Yep. The region's too stacked.
Four at the half, and for a reminder on what
Rudy,
this means for them, yes, they are
244. Thank you
currently
so much
sitting
as well, mate.
0-4
Thank
in
you for the 3
standings,
months.
but the year wouldn't technically be over if they managed a 2-0.
We'll
Now,
save
it
them.
wouldn't be in their control.
He did say in an interview though that
That means they
Munchkin's
have to come
gonna
back to keep
delay
those chances
his
even remotely alive
military
here.
service though,
Mimi,
so
as we
he'll
get
be
ready for
playing
the
next
second
year.
half,
Let's
what are we
go.
looking at?
Yeah, for EG, this has been
But it's a
a
sad
great
way to end the
recovery
year
for
for
them
them.
after losing those first couple rounds to now come up 8-4 and the biggest success, I think, for them has been Icy. He looked great on the entries, on these re-clear plays, and looking ahead at their defense.
Who did Genji
A
lose
lot
to
of
that
the
they weren't
focus is gonna
supposed
be
to?
on Ye being alone or with one other friend
RRQ,
on
let's
a
think
weak
T1
side,
and kickoff
forward fighting or re-clear plays
to come
off of
third.
Icy. Those two guys are the
Then
name of the game.
Toronto,
for
they did
EG's
fine.
defenses. Furia.
Don't know who they lost to in
Or
EWC,
rather,
but they came
early on
third, so they did
Yeah,
pretty
forget
good.
1v1s for Furia.
And
Let's just
then
fly
they
mid-site.
lost
Great
to
pair from Derek.
RRQ
Slows
and
this down
Nongshim.
considerably. A nice shot from him as well. But Ye is still over in the corner of Yard. Nature's rotated into the fight as well. Paul sliding around like a maniac.
Good night, Ye.
Has now set up Furia nicely in the post plant. They can turn all their attention in towards Yard with this Sage Wall closing away the CT angle.
They smoke off Yard, so it'll just be a crossfire in the site instead. These are still very strong complementary positions. They have a
Which
Viper
region is
wall
the
to
most
help out as
competitive
well.
right now?
This is
It's
a
for sure
green
Pacific.
post plant for Furia.
And Icy with the
I
stun.
would say EMEA and Americas are like relatively similar.
Taking his time, stun in. Orango gets in front of him, but taken out of the picture. Paulo
The problem with
three.
Americas is you got three
There's been a
teams that are
monster in this
just
pistol, keeping hopes
below
alive for
everyone
Furia.
else.
So it'd certainly be a good start to the half. Gage with a
You
chance
got
to
two
stop
teams
that
above
right here,
everyone
right
else. Then you got a middle
now.
pack, which is
Utility in
pretty
his face, the
huge.
time tick,
And then you
ticking
got
away.
three at the bottom.
And this is going to be going Furia's way. There's no chance
Hey,
for
they
Nature to get
delayed
back on
long
the
enough.
spike. Three is all he'll get here. Furia win a much-needed pistol.
And when you think about Furia's
And
comp,
EMEA, yeah,
you do
the
have to say that
EMEA
on
has
the-
three at
the
the top.
attack side, the biggest win condition is just
And then
getting into
everyone
post
in
plants
a pack
with
apart
your
from
Sage. 'Cause what does
one
the Sage do
team.
for you in a
I don't really know what to
default?
put Koi.
You can throw it slower, basically nothing, right?
You can heal your teammates after they take a fight, Mimi.
So true.
Once
and
every 7
so-
rounds, revive them.
Yes. Well, that is actually good, but the other part doesn't really do anything. All
With
of
the
the
three at
strength
the
of that
bottom, I
engine
mean, we're
comes
watching
into
two right
getting the
now.
spike down, simplifying the map, and having slow orbs to help out. If EG can chip them down in the mid round and win on attrition, then it really works against their win conditions.
Yeah. And on the low buys too, the wall. Insanely OP. EG just gave up on shooting it down.
Yeah.
That's how much health it has versus classics.
Okay, don't
Similar
get
story
ecos.
here for EG. Couple of sheriffs is all they've got.
I see just solo postured in B main.
Yeah.
Leaves the rest of EG to set up in mid.
Dude, Derek's thighs have to be killing him with all the jump peaks.
No.
And he gave up. He's like, I'm actually just gonna jiggle now. I can't handle it.
Okay, unironically, you're saying his thighs are going to be hurt. Doing the silent jump peek is actually tough. Yay, though. Difficult goal at that angle. Gets his, gets out.
It's starting. 4 more bullets.
Nice, he's crept forward in B main as well.
Oh, the timing.
Oh man, he right into the thick of it. But now without A main control, Furia under pressure. These two players isolated away.
Tui's is walking into Ye instead of going safely through mid with his team.
What should have been such a simple round for Furia
Oh god.
is starting to look
Dude, as soon as he
risky, and
ADSs,
all
you know
on
it's
Ye.
done.
3 kills for him. There's a wall to back of Fury that protects them.
Another 1v1 for Ye.
And
Oh
Team
god,
Lane
he ADS'd
get
again.
away with it. 4 kills for the chamber. And now in Verso in a 1-on-3.
Hey, it's just a yay
wrap
round,
it
man.
up.
It's just it's a classic.
That is not how that was supposed to go down.
And if
After
anyone
being in
missed
a, already
2022,
being
imagine
down there,
that.
they
Just
give
every
two
single
straight up
round.
1v1s to Ye, and
And that's pretty much what went
swinging into
down.
him, holding a line with the headhunter. That's exactly his dream scenario. Gets those 2 picks, and it's just trivial to win out against his solo adverso on site. Furia had their chance, and they've squandered it. Potter's happy.
Added to the Ye highlight reel package.
Yeah,
Ye's
it's an
happy.
absolute classic from
I'm
him.
a little mad, but it's okay. We move
You're
on.
getting over it?
I'm getting over it.
Yeah, the tough thing now is Furia, they kind of want to buy something, give themselves a chance, but they know how much losing that cost them.
A Stinger half armor is what they have managed to muster.
Now the inevitable spam battle into mid. Paulo's not wasting any time. It's,
Dart breakers.
on one hand, respectable. On the other,
Oh my god, the shocks are good.
looking to be the makings of a massacre.
Unlucky.
ZG have repositioned 3 players ready to fight here. Ye into the thick of things. Spells disaster for Furia.
He doesn't even have his TP here. He's just overconfident, not a care in the world.
Spike down
What is it?
mid.
Okay, his crosshair
One
placement there
enemy
is
remaining.
insane. He did not move.
Nah, he didn't even move. He just waited for an
simply
extra
left
swing on
foot.
this. He's farming
Yeah.
them on defense.
Playing putt-putt saves the zoo. Point-and-click adventure game.
He's a multi-esport talent, this
Yeah.
EA guy.
That's that land crosshair placement you
Wait,
can
look
do.
at this again. He's just still.
That's so sick.
Down mid. One
Respect.
Spike mid.
Thank you again, Derek. Your comms are beautiful, bro.
So kind. So respectful.
Yeah. So humble.
Yes.
You know. He gets back-to-back 3Ks, and it's not him. It's all calm.
Now he has the
Or
tour de force.
Derek.
Calm.
Calm.
Yes.
Into the sand. So
Yeah,
fast,
you know,
slow.
I'm not even gonna try to defend
Did
myself.
this sea slant
You
on the ceiling?
fake a B hit, and then wait for a
I was
reaction on middle.
distracted by my
Some
own
util out of
ineptitude.
them.
So you're gonna have to be in charge of calling
Pretty nice
out
to get the
all other forms of it.
Viper Molly out early.
They've used a pretty good early volley of util here for Furia. They reset. It's going to be just a B re-hit with the Fade ult, but EG are suspicious. They have mid-control, so rotates will be fast. They have Supa in a tight corner, and Icy in a complementary position with the stun.
So what you're saying is this could go very poorly for Furia.
That's exactly what I'm
And
saying.
this is the most important round of their season right now.
Some have said.
Lose this, you're broken.
Supa
Nightfall
has a pocket,
sent in. Can they clear Supa? He's stunned.
but they're not following up
They're
yet.
Anyone
not
wanna
in
send
the
it?
sight even, Mimi. The Nightfall sees
Anyone wanna
nothing.
go?
The Prowler is not looking at Supa, but he
whiffs.
pulls off. What is going on? Now there's a wall on site. It's mayhem. Ye's into the party.
B.
It's a 3-on-3, I suppose we can say. Make it a 3-on-2.
30 seconds left.
Paula doing nice work
How are they
there.
gonna win this?
I don't understand what's happening. There's a Sage wall in the middle of everything, blocking nothing
Ooh,
off,
nice,
and yeah,
nice
it's
second
EG
shot
winning
on
the
this.
Icy looking like Mr.
Didn't
Gorbachev.
love what I
Makes
saw.
his way out of CT, gets 2 kills when it's not really the trades there. That is,
round. Did he break down? He kind of just walked around the wall, it looked like to me.
I thought he broke a section.
I'm not convinced the wall was all the way forward. No.
No, there would have been a fifth, but
Okay.
there's only 3 sections. Surely there would have been a 4th.
Okay. I'm slandering, and I rescind the statement. Okay.
Thank you.
Potter really liked that play.
Yeah. Furia timeout.
Because like we were talking about before the hit came down,
Mm-hmm.
that now means we're sitting on around 3,000 credits per player over in the Fury camp.
Now what can you buy with 3,000 credits, Christine?
Oh, you can buy a Vandal, no armor.
Me when my
that, yeah.
teammates
You
want
like
me to
that? I
entry,
kinda
but I'm a
like Vandal, no
beta. Dude,
armor.
what was this round?
For sure.
Why was no one
Because
sending
all
it?
you have to do is
They
headshot
baited out the
other
util to
player
make sure
before
that
they
you could
headshot
send it.
Thank
Because,
you.
okay, think about it like this. Derek, and now I'm confusing Derek and Ye. What is happening? I was saying, Derek's also good.
They're both chamber players.
Ye is only tapping people in the head,
Furia
right?
players
So
look
why are you
depressed. I
buying
mean,
armor?
mate, can you blame them?
Armor's actually a waste of an investment for Furia.
I'm
This is
honestly
just- this makes
surprised when
sense.
I
Icy's
when I
gotten
watch
off,
them
I'll tell
how
you
like
that.
upbeat
So,
they are
again,
when they get into games.
Armor is just a waste of money.
I don't think that's what they're talking about in this timeout.
I really think they should be talking about this. You could save $1,000 every round.
You could save
Get
1,000 credits
down
or
payment
more.
on a home, you know, get a
Not in California.
non-cal. Yeah, that's true. But on Corrode, I feel like rent can't be that high on Corrode.
It's literally a castle.
Yeah, but castles are falling apart. You can buy castles pretty cheap.
They
You're
will
passing
like
over
you-
towards
sort of
A.
like
Fury have
Europe,
had
you might
enough.
just,
They just
like,
want to go
keep
fast
every
strat with
That's what
Neon
I'm
off.
saying.
Maintenance is horrific.
I think we should buy a castle and then run champs out of that.
But that would actually be sick.
That would be so fire. Just find Corrode in the real world, and that's where we're having the event.
This round's important though for Furia. They have the Neon ult ready to go. They have a Sage res to rip as well. And Icy, with the operator, is ready to contest it all in A.
Waiting for his moment. Thinks it's now. It takes the timing shot, but
It's
here we
pretty
go.
good.
Follow
Omen
into the
Flash
site.
hit him as well.
Ultimate ripped already.
Oh, dude, this guy got
He's
wrecked,
gonna have to do a
man.
lot of work for
It's
Fury
actually
to
nice
keep their hopes
strat.
alive here into the corner. Icy can't see anything, and he's still challenging. He's just a little bit silly. And now the EG players, 4 moving through mid right now. Still stalled away at the choke point.
I
Nice
mean, they shouldn't be able
sees
to
out of Verso.
retake from
Will
here.
stall the advance.
Oh, what happened with Heat? He was just postured in front of that smoke. It's caught by the spam. There's a res, but Arango has no way to use it.
No chance for that. And EG gonna take their time. They know that EA will eventually activate. The linchpin of the
Okay,
round.
something
This
that I
Corrode
really
is
want
gonna
to
be
see
bad.
is like people get a lot
No,
better at
Verso
spamming
dodges
this
it.
when they go out.
There's
Like a
some
Phantom to
wiggle
spam
room
this
that
line
Supa's back
just
get
is gonna
around.
wreck everyone.
The poison. Now
It doesn't
Orengo
happen that much.
takes out Ye. A 2-on-1.
Very, very
shot
nice.
from
Dude, this was
Paula.
a nice set strat
Fury
from
take
them
the
though.
round.
Like the U2 was
There you
actually
go
really
for
good.
Furia. A highlight of the struggles of this map and how the Sage does help you a bit. Once you have that sight, if you're fully forcing the defenders to come through one choke and you have Viper Gas and Omen Smoke cycling, it's almost impossible to win on those retakes. There's a replay of that.
And what's
first
Team
kill
Liquid
for this
Academy?
Sage.
Maybe. It
4
depends on how
five
much sleep I
close
get,
fight.
man.
But they end up
Pretty much all
winning.
depends on that.
Thanks in part to that choke point they had to hold with all of the retakers coming through.
Also, I just think the patience and the good utility at the start to push Icy away from the angle, not get spam shot by the op.
For sure.
Paula quickly moves into B main, but a lot of times we've seen Furia do this. They don't immediately accelerate. They threaten the space, that pulls some rotates and maybe opens up angles.
Have Furia contested mid once this half that you can remember?
I'm running through the numbers.
I don't think so.
I'm gonna say no.
EG have had super fast rotates. I want to see them re-clearing. That's what they're walking back towards, but I see the sport of the Odin from range. Could make this troublesome.
It's moments like this, I fear I have the memory of a goldfish. Furia kind of hoping the EG have the same, continuing to look for the main fights. But have done no work to push away the forward posting in mid.
Yeah, something to think about. If you're playing Viper on this map, most people throw a wall like this, but you should make sure you leave that little pocket that Icy is in, and also the little pocket on B.
To dodge
Those are-
util?
Yeah, those are
What are we
really
doing?
nice to have
'Cause I
two
feel like
positions off one wall where
we
you can
dry
dodge
swing
big
this.
util. Anyways, Yay on the line.
Yeah, they beat the op.
Okay, that's
previous
nice.
round. This time, though, Ye is a
Daylight goes
different
out over
animal.
towards the other
Yeah.
side. It was nice
One
util
kill
though.
for him.
Mr.
Quick
Rez.
burst, but he's on the line once
Take the
more.
timing. Mate.
Never one to shy away quickly. Now he has some
30 seconds
teammates to
left.
support him, but the Sage Wall this time is different around. Blocking
Another
off
flash
the
goes in. Big Joe here.
EG ignore it once
Dude,
again.
no
but
one
he's
wants
still
to
fighting
swing,
out
man.
on site.
No one
no
ever
help
wants to
for
swing for their
Paula.
team on this.
And now down a player yet again. Icy actually
The
out to rip on this
severe
retake.
lack of wide
Yay!
swingers.
Takes down another player.
Must be so
It's
fun
the
to op against this.
A3K show, and it's on an infinite loop. As he falls, the rest of Evil Geniuses work their way into the site.
Whoa.
Tui's. Some beautiful shots out of him, but now it's just
Odin
Heat.
probably melts him.
The smoke, awkward for him to play in. Especially with Derek in the corner, and Derek crouches under the spray. EG
I mean,
take
some
the
of the
round.
insta busts
one
aren't
away.
that bad from Furia. Like the
Taking Furia
Util's,
out of it entirely.
the Fury with the
point
Util
secured.
is just pretty good.
And
But
EG just looked really clean
a
on
lot
that
of-
retake. It all comes back to Yay.
dude, I don't
All
see
the
anyone that
postures
like
up,
wants to
tries
take the hit.
contest against the Opera, and Adverso makes exactly the same mistake. And it's little mistakes like that that I think have been the crux of Furia's year. Getting into even winning positions, and then you go slightly too far on an angle, someone dies, and then the next player's up to try and make a play, and these rounds just snowball out of control. This whole season has been a
Right,
snowball
6.
for Furia.
It's a shame, man. I thought there was a chance here, but
They're getting to the bottom of the hill.
it's not good enough.
Furia, last chance for them here, really.
Finally, an early mid-fight. But EG was happy to give this space a very deep trademark from the chamber. And Ye solo holding B main means a re-clear play is
Oh, yeah.
possible.
My eyes are on Paula here. He's had a good day so far. Last chance to make an impact for Furia. But they're taking their sweet time. Not really doing anything, waiting for maybe a hunt to reset. But the patience,
Adverso in main.
maybe what
Oh,
kills them.
Icy's getting so many.
This
here.
offline from Icy. There is no chance anyone clears him, and they don't. And now the Hunter's Fury
Okay,
2 just is
well.
an added distraction. Getting up in the face of
It
Furia.
could have been a little better.
Adverso could have a timing, walking into B main now, but Ye looks
Doesn't
back to
take it.
check.
When there's a chance of an op on the angle, Adverso's just not going to take that, not with a stinger.
Trigger discipline here. Yeah, he should have
Walking
waited.
into two players
Should have waited, but at the same
holding that
time, he should
cross.
have two here.
Hear the Omen ult stuck into aiming.
The Sova
They know
ult
2 is
30
low.
seconds left.
Super safe in
really
the fight,
wrecked him a
one-on-one.
little.
I mean, he's
Unlucky
trying to
timing.
smoke for his teammate. Of course this kill's going to work out from
Alright, got an
Supa.
extra there.
Gets another. And now Orengo
Okay,
is
convincing.
down and out.
Defenders
Furia
win.
best
Fury
hit,
gave us a bit of
knocked
belief,
down
right? The
EG.
3-2 after
Take
losing the
Corrode.
pistol. We thought maybe,
Furia got a couple
but
rounds rolling at the start of this game, but
yeah,
once
just
EG got their feet under them, this was
didn't give as
dominant.
much at the end.
13-6 in the end. Ye looking good on